Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the new Warhammer Store Anniversary Miniatures preview today. Every year, Games Workshop brings out some new miniatures to celebrate the Warhammer stores across the world. So in this video, we'll take a look at the two that have been released for 2022. We've got one for Age of Sigmar and one for Warhammer 40,000. And so let's have a look, find out a bit more about each model and when you can get yours if you'd like one. Okay, first up, we've got an Ordo Malleus Inquisitor called Erasmus Carter Volnus. Of the two models, this is definitely my favourite. I think this is an awesome looking model, and it tells us a bit about the background for this character in the article. So it says that the Ordo Malleus is dedicated to hunting and exterminating demons wherever they appear, and Erasmus Carter Volnus has been doing it for over 30 years. So this guy's been at it for quite a while, and despite his advanced age, the zealous Inquisitor still strides the battlefield in search of demonic quarry, and his knowledge of binding rituals is second to none. And what a great model. And I went and had a look at some of the other Inquisitors available already, and there's some fantastic models there. So these look really interesting. So he's going to join them, and he's certainly an improvement on some of them. But this one at the bottom here coming up is pretty cool, and he's called the Ordo Xenos Lord Inquisitor Kyria Draxus. So that's another nice model. Yeah, so he's certainly going to fit in with those. But back to Erasmus, and we can take a look at the back here, and there's some fantastic details, as you would expect by now. And I think the colours they've gone with here, this deep, almost crimson red, and then that turquoise colour, really work nicely together. It just looks fantastic. And then as we go closer to the bottom of the cloak, there's some really nice detail with all the text there and the trim. So yeah, really great job there. I'm not too keen on this part on top of the pack there, but if I would probably want to do something about that, maybe do a little bit of modification and change that a little bit, but the rest is looking pretty good. And the Force Sword is excellent, and then if we go in a bit closer we can see the flames coming out of that cursed scripture there, so I think that's really nice. Yeah, great job with this, and I definitely want to find out more about the Inquisition now. But as a Space Marine player, I wonder if this would be a good proxy for a Judiciar or even a Chaplain with a bit of modification. That might work. I think it looks really cool. And maybe even a Librarian, especially for the Dark Angels. I think that could be quite interesting. But there we go. That's the first model, Erasmus Carter Volnus. So now let's go and take a look at the Age of Sigmar model. And this guy is called Hagok, and he's a gut ripper boss. And right away, this is going to be great for Warcry. What an awesome miniature to include in your warband. And the vulture there is a cool looking addition, so I'm really liking that. Anything with these little bird creatures on, I think look awesome. He'd also be great to add in Age of Sigmar army if you've got a lot of gut rippers and want to mix it up a little bit and add some variety with like some special characters in there, then I think this could be a good move. So great as a unit leader, but for me it's all about this vulture. I just think it looks cool. The rest of it is pretty much in line with what we've seen already from the gut rippers. I guess there's not an awful lot much more they can do with that. So maybe it would have been nice to see another more hero character perhaps, but I think this could still be a great addition to a collection. So there we go, not much more to say about Hagok, the Gut Ripper boss, but for me, the winner of these two models has got to be the 40,000 Erasmus Carter Volnus, the Inquisitor, a great model. And I'd love to know what you think though. Which is your favourite? Are you tempted by either of these? Let me know in the comments section below. It'd be great to hear what you think. And I'll put a link down in the description so that you can see this article for yourself. And there's a section there where you can click on the store anniversaries, and it will tell you where all the different stores are located and the date of the anniversary too. So not just in the UK, but Europe and all across the world as well. Now, these models are going to be available throughout 2022, but they're only going to be available on the weekend of your store's anniversary and then for the next 7 days afterwards. So if you want to get hold of it, you've got to time it right for when that anniversary is. Now, I mean, looking at this list, there's not an awful lot in January, not too many in February either. And so I think these could easily be forgotten. Whether they'll bring out some more articles as the year goes on just to remind us about them, I don't know. But mine's coming up for like June and September, and I'm sure there'll be loads more out by then, and I'll definitely forget about them by that time. So that's the only downside to this, I think, as well as the price, of course. But I think it would have been cool if these were just available in January for all stores, and then you could have got one if you wanted to. But there we go. It's going to be available throughout the year, and you can make a note of when it's going to be available in the stores that are closest to you. Always nice to see some new models though, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Two great ones here that I think would be really fun to add to the collection. But don't forget to let me know what you think about these down in the comment section below, and let me know which one is your favourite. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.